this is Shadi. Today I have a little story to tell you. So I think everyone knows how against the scissors takedown I am, or the Kani-basami, and there's a consensus in Japan, you could say, about why this particular throw or takedown has been banned. So recently I've been talking with Satoshi Ishii, and we were talking a little bit about the old days and some judo, and we were talking about Yamashita, and then he mentioned that the Kani-basami, while he was growing up, that's what people were talking, is that it was banned because of a particular incident that happened with him, and today we're going to be talking about it and just reflect a little bit. So before we do any of that, of course, please don't forget to check out my book, if you haven't already, The Origins and History of Judo. And for those who already have a copy, I truly thank you. So the scissors takedown is something that is absolutely horrendous. I don't know why it took that long for it to even be banned in the first place. And here, this example, the Dutch athlete was actually had her ACL torn, and so let's take a look at when it actually happened. So as you can see, the year is Showa 55, and it's Endo against Yamashita. This particular one, luckily it wasn't the knee, it was actually the ankle, but Ishii says that since Yamashita was such a high profile athlete, it made such a noise, this particular incident, and that's when they proceed to ban it, or it was on its way out in the very least. I'm not entirely sure, because between Japan and international, it's not always the same. But definitely this incident that you just saw in front of you, you can even hear it pop if you find the original footage, or this 1 hour documentary. But here you can see Endo, who, by the way, a great athlete, by the way, in his own right, teaching it to his protege. So imagine all that weight and the difference in the stature in the Japanese competitions. That can cause a lot of hell, and you can finally see it. It can work a lot in right versus left because of this, competing type corners where you can blindside someone. Here you can go on their blind side, and then from here take a back step, and then jump, as Endo here is showing it himself. So Jiu-Jitsu guys, don't take notes. I know you guys can do it in some competitions, not all of them, but here you can see the student of Endo trying it again against Yamashita. So, but this time, check out the defense. He does a very interesting defense against it, is that he turns his knee towards him so it doesn't collapse from its side onto itself. And two, he has like a very spread out stance, as you see, but his defense was to turn towards him so the knee does not get all that weight and gets pinned and then finally crushed. And at the same time, he doesn't concede the score. So I think it's a very interesting story. He says if Yamashita was not a high level athlete and everyone knows him and very popular, the takedown would have taken a little bit more time, in my opinion, to have been banned, because obviously with all these injuries, even now, like you see, people do it by accident and they still pop someone. So here's a little funny story. So here you can see an illegally done wakigatame just absolutely crushes the hand, and it's obviously an elimination or a han sokumake, but what I find funny about this is that the referees discussing it, one of them is Endo, who caused this very massive pop and injury back in his day, and here he's discussing the safety of it. So I find it a little bit funny, but obviously he wasn't going out and doing it on purpose, but I'm just saying that it's funny to see Endo being one of those discussing whether it was dangerous or not. So sometimes you can just take a step back, have a little laugh. It's just all in good spirit at the end of the day. Guys, take care of each other. jiu-jitsu guys, if you're not well versed in takedowns, just leave it alone. I don't know why in jiu-jitsu they still do it in some events, but or open mats. Just take care of each other. There's absolutely no need to be doing this. There's plenty of beautiful, effective, safe throws and takedowns you can be doing. So hope this helps. If you have anything to add, let me know. This was Shadi, and thank you for listening.